Yeah, so Kelsey's going to lead a meditation on how to manifest your dreams. She'll be joining us just now. There
Morning.
she is. Good morning. How are you doing,
I'm
beautiful?
great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm in Centennial Park, so it's really, really beautiful. We might have some like random people walking behind us. That's cool. Yeah, I just taught this morning a HIIT class, so I'm a bit sweaty.
That's
But then
okay.
I was in the car and I just thought, why won't I just get out? So let's get out. I'm
Yeah,
just going
beautiful.
to put you here. Okay. So yeah, thanks to everyone who's joined us. So, just in case anyone missed that, today's meditation is going to be about how to manifest your dreams. So, like I was just saying, a lot of us we have visuals of um, just like your dreams, your goals. Maybe it's like getting married or buying that dream house, or maybe you want to look a particular way. But then we have a lot of separation to the end goal. So we can lose that energy. And that's why sometimes manifestations don't happen. So I did a recent post about that. But yeah, to keep the energy alive is to meditate. And that's a really, really effective way. So yeah, can't wait. I'll just pass you on to Kelsey. Can't wait for this.
Yeah, so I do this quite a bit, and usually what I do is sit in my meditation and do a bit of visualization. And when we create thoughts in our head, our thoughts create our reality. So from moment to moment, you're consciously or unconsciously having a bunch of thoughts. So the average person has around 70,000 thoughts in a day. And those
Wow.
thoughts are all sending information to your cells, to your body. And then your reality is a projection of whatever those thoughts are, especially the ones that are on repeat. And so when we come into our practice, we start to notice what the repetitions are. And it doesn't mean that we have to change them, but it gives us the power to, which I think is really empowering and quite interesting. And then we can actually start to shift the focus onto the things that we really want. And when we sit and we're in stillness and we start to find that clarity, it gives us a better picture of what we actually need more of in our life, because we can listen to what our body and what we're telling ourselves. So that's what we're going to do today. And
Beautiful.
so we'll start in a comfortable seat. I'm just sitting up on a cushion. You're sitting in the grass, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, I'm going to be, I'm normally in a chair. So I'm going to take my shoes off. So yeah, just Kelsey, just if you could to be amazing and just run through like how to get to a comfortable seat, just in case anyone's
Yeah,
new
for sure.
today.
So I'm just sitting up on a couple of cushions. I really like being in a place where my pelvis is higher than my knees. And it just gives you that bit of a lift so that you can lift out of the hips so that you're not kind of crunching through the low back. So you press into the sit bones, and that's going to create length in your spine, which is going to help you to sit more comfortably and more still. And it also gives your breath more space to move into your body, allows your diaphragm to fully expand. And then when you find that place, we'll just start with a little bit of movement. So we'll inhale, reach the fingertips over your head, draw your shoulders away from your ears, and then grab your right wrist with your left hand, take it over to the left. You're kind of opening up through the right side of your rib cage, and you'll send your breath up into the ribs, the side of the body, and down into your right hip. Take another deep breath here. And you'll make your way back through center. And we'll take it over to the other side. So in the same way we start to create space in the body when we move it, we move the mind through different places when we meditate. And then we start to create space there too. One more breath here. And we'll take it back through center. Then you'll just let the arms come down, give your shoulders a couple of rolls one way and the other way. Maybe just take the head from side to side a couple times, just shake it off. And you'll shimmy your body through center. You'll let your hands just rest down in your lap so that your shoulders and your bones feel supported here. And then you'll notice maybe your eyelashes as you start to flutter your eyelids a couple of times until they soften and lose focus. when we close our eyes, it allows us the opportunity to jump right in. So we land in our body, we land here in the present moment. It shifts that gaze that we usually have out into the world into our internal landscape. And in the philosophy of yoga, it says that we already have everything within ourselves to create and experience peace. And that's just the same with manifestation. So we have everything within ourselves, the creativity, the capability to create the life and the health and all of the things that we want. So you'll notice here your body as it is. You'll feel the breath as it enters and exits your nostrils. Just noticing how it's feeling today. It's that practice of gently tethering here to the present moment, to the breath. Softly joining each inhale and each exhale as it happens for you. You'll feel the breath as it fills up the space behind your shoulders. Notice as it travels down to your mid-back and fills up through the space in your low back too. And draw the attention to the sides of your ribs, feeling the expansiveness of your breath as it presses out into the edges of your skin. And now feel the breath as it fills up the space beneath your collarbones, the fronts of your ribs, and down into the lowest part of your belly, grounding you here. You'll feel the breath here as a 360-degree experience, filling up the entire vessel of your torso, and maybe expanding down the length of the arms and the legs to the fingertips and toes. Then you'll bring your mind's eye to that movie screen projector. So you just imagine a blank space in your mind. You can picture it as white and bright. And then on that screen, you'll picture yourself here in this moment, wherever you're sitting. From the outside, looking down, noticing the space around you, the groundedness of your sit bones, the length of your spine. Perhaps noticing any expression that you have on your face. And if you can, just imagining the muscles around your eyes relaxing. Your mouth and your jaw are relaxed. And on this movie screen projector, in your mind's eye, you start to envision the life that you want. Perhaps picturing it as waking up first thing in the morning. What does that day look like for you? That perfect day. Who are the people that you'll see in this day? What are the conversations that you'll have? What kind of job or journey will you be on that day? And most importantly, how would all of that feel? So as you hold this here in your mind's eye, you'll picture it with perfect clarity. You'll picture yourself, the things that you'll be doing, the people who support those things, and the environment and the space where those things happen. So you'll run through that in your head a couple of times, just letting the mind's eye create this version of reality for yourself here. Knowing that as you do this, your thoughts have an incredible weight and incredible power. What kind of food do you eat in this future? Do you exercise? What are the things that you do to support your health? And those people that you're picturing that surround you, are they supporting your vision? Are they supporting your life? And then you'll come back to what that would feel like, taking care of yourself in a way that resonates with you, surrounding yourself with people who love you. And this is where this starts. We create this seed of opportunity within ourselves. And we cultivate it by coming back to these thoughts, because thoughts are energy. And we are energy. Our thoughts can be powerful. So it's like little love notes to yourself when you sit in this space. The space of possibility and of creation. You'll notice the color of the light behind your eyelids. And you'll see if you can hold on to that feeling of possibility, of love, of support as you bring your attention back into the space around you. Noticing what it feels like to be here in your body, And inviting yourself to fully inhabit your body with your breath. Taking a deep breath now in through your nostrils. And part your lips and release. We'll do 2 more like that. Inhale, inflate fully, front, sides, back of the body. And fully empty the breath. Last one. And just the way we came in, we'll flutter the eyelids a couple of times. Letting them maybe remain unfocused for a second as you come back into your space. And perhaps setting an intention to bring this feeling with you for the rest of the day. We'll bring the palms to touch at heart center. And in gratitude for our practice that we're sharing today. Namaste.
Namaste. Oh,
Thanks,
that's quite
Nina.
deep then. Thank you so much. That was beautiful.
Such a nice way to start the day. It's so good to see you.
Yeah, you too. I love that. And it was so good how you brought in like all the senses, and I liked it how you said about picture yourself like doing exercise or how you start your day. So you're making it so real, that visual, that's where we can keep the energy alive, because when we lose that energy, just allow like doubt to slip in, and then yeah, that visual is just, the energy is just going to die with it. So yeah, that meditation, bringing all the senses and just little things like that, like picturing how you're going to start your day, really makes a big impact to keep it alive.
Yeah, and just coming back to that again and again, because it's the thoughts that you have on repeat that are really creating your life. It's the really repetitive ones that are in the head. So if it's always going to be doubt, then that's going to, like you said, kill the energy. But if it's things that are going to support you, then that's going to override it. And yeah, it's interesting how our cells are all kind of listening to those thoughts all the
Yeah.
time and sending chemicals out into our body and signals and
Yeah.
ultimately creating our world around us.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that was so good.